We often get asked, what's your business model? How are you going to make this wonderful thing happen for your virtual envelope? So we've always sat next to you now having a coffee. This is the kind of thing that I would, excuse me, be scribbling on a napkin. Imagine this little thing in the middle is our virtual envelope. And what we've got outside here, we're all about privacy and control, obviously, but this is our first level of attack. This is our business-to-business marketplace. Just telecoms companies, health companies. Actually, I couldn't fit them on the line, but you've also got legal, financial, business are on this B2B, along with entertainment, which sort of opens up into loads of other sectors like ticketing, the movie industry. Anybody that's got confidential content or tickets that may live inside an envelope, or even live sporting events that would stream inside an envelope. So you have quite a big audience just at a business-to-business level. But we were speaking with, a while ago, a sovereign fund that were interested in investing, but they compared us to, their analysts compared us to DocuSign, even though that was quite unfair because they're massive and they've been around forever and have raised fortunes over the years, and we're tiny and brand new. But they compared just sort of the kind of model so they could hang their hat on a model that they understood. And they were suggesting that this next level out through these different businesses to get to the consumer, how quickly could you reach somewhere like 100 million plus? Because I think at the time DocuSign had 50 million users were valued at 3 billion. So as one counter to that, just the telecoms companies alone that we're dealing with, just one of them, I believe it may have been EE, had 30 odd million different consumers. And then when you look at some of the Verizon have an enormous amount of consumers. So very, very quickly, if we go from sort of through B2B to come out to the consumer base, you can quickly swell up some fairly large numbers very quickly. Some big healthcare organisations, medical insurance companies in the States have a massive client base. There are certain financial banks that we're dealing with that have financial newsletters that they're sending out to a massive audience. They're interested in the privacy of that content and the ability to control who sees it and who doesn't, so it's not passed on to non-paying customers. And certainly with all the businesses that we're dealing with, as well as banks, we have multi-level marketing companies that want to use our system to go through their channels, so they can communicate easily. A massive networks of people. So that's sort of the top side of this part of the protractor, and then below it is the actual model itself, which is a kind of a spin-off of the freemium model. So you have the system for free, which is where the viral aspect comes in. So it goes from me to you. You are then invited to be a user for free. You send it to somebody, they can be free, and so on. And the way that works is, instead of just sticking an advert inside the envelope and hitting you with an advert that you have to watch, we have come at it from a slightly different angle, where it will ask you a question. Initially, it'll ask you a question. For example, do you wear glasses? Do you wear spectacles? So you'd say, yes, I do. And then the next time you use the system on the free side of it, it knows you wear glasses. So it will say, have you considered contact lenses? Yes, I have. The next time you use it, have you considered laser eye surgery? So very quickly we're building up a profile, a matrix on our user base, so that at some stage afterwards you may then get a super offer from somebody offering contact lenses or laser eye surgery, a super deal for you. So the free is that, and if you don't want to see adverts, or you don't want to be subjected to one or two questions, you can then go the paid model. So for as little as $1 per user per month, you can drop the adverts. $5 per user per month, you get a lot more data to send, the ability to send out a lot more information. And it rolls up to small business, to larger business, to a full enterprise solution. So on this ad matrix that I've just mentioned there, the advertisers can come along, they can access the ad matrix and either inbox people with information, they can send out their own branded envelopes to our community, they can send out quizzes inside envelopes to different sectors of the community that we have. Clearly, they can put their own stamps on there and brand envelopes, as I've mentioned, but they can have interactive stamps, they can do golden stamps, they can do all sorts of clever things where you sort of follow in the breadcrumb trail to win a prize. But as far as their prize giveaway might be concerned, what they're actually doing is dragging a lot of eyeballs to the kind of promotion that they're looking to promote. So that's sort of what we're doing. And when you look at this side of it, we have the ability to, particularly in this area here, in sport and theatre and movies, TV and music, you can stream inside an envelope, either live stream or pre-recorded program, and you can create your own channels inside an envelope. Again, with advertising as a secondary revenue stream, or with the pay-per-view matrix. So the sort of model that we're looking at, the business model generally, is based around that. Okay, thank you. Cheers.